So if you've never heard of it, there's so the guy that wrote Top Grading, which is like the industry standard in hiring for Fortune 500.
Okay.
His son, Jeff Smart, Brad Smart wrote Top Grading. Excuse me, too much beer, sorry. His son, Jeff Smart, Geoff, so in case you're Googling that.
Okay.
So he wrote the A method of hiring. So we basically use that methodology in and out from the phone screen all the way to the review process, which is, again, going back to those core values.
Okay,
so, the phone screen, you ask little quirky questions like, what are your career goals? And you hear people, for example, I've heard a lot of times, I want to start my own business in a couple years, And to be honest with you, that's not exactly who I'm looking for, So I don't want people that want to come to me, learn what I do, and go start their own business. I mean, it's cool if they do, because maybe I can help them do that. We've actually done that before. And we still work with those same people. It's fine. But right off the bat, I'd like someone to say, I want to build a career with your company. I mean, I think that's a good answer, you know. And, you ask questions like, how long do you see us being here? And I swear to God, people are like, I think in 1 to 2 years, I'll give it 1 or 2 years. And then some people are like, I want to build a career where I am. What can I do next? What's my next job at your company? And, you want those kinds of people.
Right.
So we've asked, that's just the phone screen. That's a 10, 15-minute phone screen.
Sure.
And has saved me, because I didn't used to do that. I used to just look at the resume and be like, come in. Now I just spent an hour with someone.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I just wasted an hour, right?
Yeah.
So, and it's no one's fault. It's just not doing it, in my opinion, the right way, which is, use the WHO method of hiring. Some of the questions we ask are...
and this is all part of the WHO method.
All WHO method of hiring.
And it works for the company.
It's amazing. And it's not just my company. I mean,
okay.
A lot of other businesses
Sure.
and business owners that I know use the WHO method of hiring. And I learned it from them, from these, entrepreneur organizations that I'm involved in.
Yeah.
Peer groups, so to speak. We asked the question because the reference questions. So now the reference questions are totally different than regular reference questions. So regular reference questions don't lead to any good results. What can they improve on? And then the reference says, well, they care too much about their job. That's what every reference says, all the silly positive things, right? So, our reference question is, if you can rate this person, one of the reference questions, if you could rate this person on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate them? And pretty much no one says 10. So they'll say 8 or 9, and boom, I got them, right? Because now the next question is, okay, awesome. If you had to get them from an 8 to a 10, what would you change? Right?
Okay.
Now all of a sudden they have to say something because they had something in their mind,
Sure.
And so that's a way to get some real feedback from a reference question. And that's all, I didn't make this up. It's all from the WHO method of hiring.
Okay.